Hey guys, Mike with D2D Millionaire here. And are you staying the course in your door-to-door sales process when you're marketing pest control? And if you're not, that could be one reason why you're not getting the results that you really are looking for. So one thing that sometimes people struggle with is, for example, they either see pests or their prospect even admits to having pests in their home and they don't actually make the sale in that instance. So that should be almost one of the most easy times that you can make the sale because your prospect already says they have a problem or you can already see a problem that you can help them with. So what do you do in these scenarios? Well, the first thing is you want to point out those pests, make them aware of it, don't be obnoxious about it, but at the same time, you can kind of customize your intro with that issue that they have. So the first thing that you want to do again is saying, hey, obviously you see you've got these spiders over here, or if they admitted that they have different issues around their home, you'd be like, great. So I'm sure you're aware that when pests are left unchecked, they can continue to breed. You might not see a huge problem right now, but as it moves on to the summer, their life cycle keeps going, and a small problem can quickly turn into hundreds and an infestation if really left unchecked. So that's kind of what you want to do, is explain the life cycle of the pest, what can happen if they go unchecked, and a great way to make it so that your prospect doesn't really get on the defensive is to make an assumptive statement like that, where I'm sure you already know this, or as you know what happens to pests if you leave them alone, something to that effect, where you're making the assumption with your statement that they already understand this, that they already know this. It's going to take them off of the defensive, and you're just like, hey, you already know that this happens. So again, it's a smoother transition in that process, so it makes it easier to stay the course and get to the end, get to your closing questions, and it makes a lot simpler process. And the other thing that you want to do that a lot of reps make the mistake of is customizing your pitch or customizing your process that you're going through, your value build, for the issue that person has or the issue that you've seen. So some reps, what they'll do is they'll try and hit on every single aspect of their service, the value that their company provides, when their prospect doesn't even have that issue right now. So let's say, for example, you saw spiders. Instead of focusing your whole value build exactly on spiders and how your company can help them get rid of them, the process that your company is going to go through to eliminate that issue, they're like, oh, well, let me tell you about the rodents issue coverage that we have, and let me tell you about termites because we have that too, and let me tell you about this. Instead of just focusing on the issue that the prospect actually has and focusing on them and what you can do for them to help provide value, you kind of get off track and just talk about every single thing that your company has when it's not really relevant to the situation that prospect has. So that's another easy way, again, that you can keep that transition into your conversational close, where you could say something to the effect of, hey, so we're going to walk you through this, and this in our service. So I know we've got a couple openings left that we can help you get rid of those spiders. I know I've got an opening tomorrow at 6 or tomorrow evening at 5. Which one of those works better for you? So it's an alternative close. You just set out a couple times. You make the assumption that they're going to want to get service, and you just talk about how you can help them eliminate the issue that they're dealing with right now. So it'll be a much simpler transition when you just customize it for what that prospect has an issue for or what you've already seen. So again, hopefully you guys got value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And then if you are in pest control sales or pest control marketing, be sure to head on over to d2dmillionaire.com. You can actually enter your name and email. You're going to get access to our free video training on how to overcome the 8 most common concerns and objections you're going to hear in pest control sales and marketing. So things like, I need to talk to my spouse, I need to think about it, I don't have the money right now, all those different things and more, and how you can overcome those objections and help people get started on your products and services. So again, to get access to that, head on over to d2dmillionaire.com. And thanks so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you again soon.